Many thanks for joining the news desk of Television Nigerian. I am Charles Ibe with the PM News update at this time. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, on Thursday recorded 193 new cases of the coronavirus, bringing the total number of infections in the country to 5,162, while 3 new deaths took the fatalities tally to 167. The 193 new cases were confirmed in 15 states, with 6 deaths recorded in the country as of May 14th. Out of the total 5,162 cases, 3,815 are active cases, while 1,180 patients has been discharged, as recorded in 34 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The NCDC further revealed that it has received additional medical supplies, including personal protective equipment, provided by the United Nations Development Programme and from the Congressional Executives Commission on China to support Nigeria's response to the pandemic. The federal government on Thursday clarified that it did not request Madagascar to supply its COVID-19 syrup to Nigeria, explaining that the country donated the elixir, which was accepted in the spirit of African brotherhood. This was disclosed on Thursday in Abuja during the daily briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, where government also announced that it has put in place measures to rethink its national response to COVID-19, as emerging developments indicated that there was need for a change in tactics. Government further added that while it would continue to look inwards to see how it could defeat the pandemic, it would however also look outwards, since COVID-19 remained a global disease. The House of Representatives has faulted the Nigerian Governors Forum for asking the Federal Parliament to step down the controversial Quarantine Act Repeal and Enactment Bill 2020, after the Governors Forum had earlier on Wednesday asked the House to withdraw the bill and engage stakeholders on formulation of a popular one. Reacting to the call, Chairman of the House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Benjamin Kalu, in a statement on Thursday stated that the Federal Parliament does not legislate for states. Kalu stated that contrary to the impression given in the Governors Forum's communique, the House had since scheduled the bill to a public hearing where Nigerians from all walks of life would have the opportunity to make their inputs towards the draft legislation. The governors at their last forum meeting had set up a committee saddled with the responsibility of leading a consultative meeting with the leadership of the National Assembly on the proposed Control of Infectious Diseases Bill 2020, and also mandated the forum secretary to comprehensively review the bill and its implications on the states. We'll take a quick break now, and the rest of the news continues thereafter. Join us again.
Now the match don't start. Today na him first catch coronavirus. Him pass am to Sarah. Sarah go market and she dash Adamu. Adamu carry the virus run come give him children for house. Now so the children carry the virus enter playground. From playground, it can't enter grandpa body. Grandpa take over, pass and give him friends as they shake hand for road. Now so grandpa friends carry coronavirus go their house. Before you know, they don't throw away and give everybody for yard. Now so corona enter box 18 and he say go! My people, if we give coronavirus chance, it go win all of us. Protect yourself and your family. Stay inside your house and make sure say you dey wash your hand with soap and water at least 12 times a day. If you get cough and fever and it dey hard you to breathe, call 0800 026 7662. Corona dey kill. Make we careful
Coronavirus no be our friend Make we push am comot Corona no be our friend Say make we push am comot My country people, you see this coronavirus no be joke. Make we help ourselves and our government pursue this yamayama sickness from our country. Make we remember to wash our hand every time with soap and water. Make we not forget to sanitize our hand and wear face mask when we come out. Also, make we avoid crowd and keep social distancing when we come out. My people, if you see say you don't get symptoms, make you rush go hospital make them treat you. Coronavirus no be our friend though. Make we remember say prevention better pass cure. Coronavirus no be our friend Make we push am comot Corona no be our friend Say make we push am comot
Thanks for staying tuned. It is still the PM News update at this time on Television Nigerian. A federal high court in Asaba, Delta State on Thursday penalized the State Security Services, SSS, to the tune of 10 million naira over a SIM card controversy lawsuit involving President Muhammadu Buhari's daughter. The SSS and the telecoms firm MTN, including the president's daughter Hanan Buhari, were sued for human rights abuse by Anthony Okoli, a man detained for 10 weeks over the use of a SIM card previously used by the president's daughter. The plaintiff, through his lawyer Tope Akiode, has demanded 500 million naira as general and aggravated damages for the gross and unlawful violation of the applicant's right to acquire movable properties, freedom of movement and self-dignity. But Hanan Buhari's lawyer, Emi Sherif, in a counter affidavit, argued that although the MTN SIM card, which caused the dispute, was once used by the daughter, the president's daughter, she did not order the SSS to arrest the plaintiff. When the matter came up for hearing, the Justice Dingba awarded the sum of 10 million naira against the SSS for the abuse of Okoli's fundamental human rights, but however said that there is no substantial evidence against Hanan and the MTN. Anambra, Imo, and Enugu have appeared most visible as states with the highest number of candidates who cheated during the 2020 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examinations (UTME). A total of 195 candidates found wanting in the 3-week-long examination that took place nationwide and ended on Sunday, March 22nd, were arrested, with some already being prosecuted by the Nigerian police at the instance of the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board (JAMB). JAMB, which published the names and states of 195 candidates in its weekly bulletin, released on Monday, said Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Abia, and Ebonyi states all have a total of 71 candidates who committed infractions ranging from examination by proxy, attempt to cheat, forceful entrance, tampering with examination documents, smuggling of mobile phones into the examination halls, among others. Over 1.9 million candidates wrote the UTME in the year under review, while JAMB reported cases of misconduct across 30 states of the Federation, including Abuja. Traditional rulers in Anambra State on Thursday raised the alarm over the increasing number of youths from the northern parts of the country, popularly known as Almajiri, being dumped in the southeast, and called on governors in the zone to take a serious stand on the issue without further delay. Chairman of the State's Council of Traditional Rulers and the Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Nnemeka Achebe, in a communique signed on behalf of other monarchs after a meeting in Oka, said the situation was giving them a lot of concern. The royal fathers expressed the fears that many of the Almajiri might have already been infected with coronavirus disease before being sent to the southeast, and urged the governors in the zone to ensure that the Almajiri were not allowed to enter the state, since they would not fit into the zone's economic, social, and cultural environment. On the foreign scene, there are fresh fears in Wuhan, the epicenter of coronavirus pandemic in China, over the reemergence of the new coronavirus cases, with authorities directing the testing of all 11 million residents of the city under 10 days. According to a widely circulated document from Wuhan's antivirus department, cited by several Chinese local media, authorities in Wuhan ordered all districts in the city to submit a plan by Tuesday next week, detailing how they would conduct the testing of every resident. 6 new locally transmitted cases were reported within one district in Wuhan on Sunday, more than a month after no infections has been seen in the entire city. China managed to contain the spread of the virus through rapid testing, fumigation of entire streets, adherence to safety guidelines, and restrictions that locked down hundreds of millions of residents for 11 weeks from mid-February to early April, when the total lockdown was lifted. And that's the PM News at this time on Television Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. Do remember to join the rest of our very, very interesting programs on all our social media platforms. You can like, subscribe, and also share to ensure that this news spreads as it gets to you. Thanks for watching again. I am Charles Ibe.